back at it again with the Palace of the Dead. It is Fridays in 14, weekly show where we play Final Fantasy XIV on Friday. Did I not enter? Enter Palace of the Dead. What? What? Oh! Guys, I actually can't do floor 31 anymore because my Aether Pool arm was reset. Oh. Well, we're not doing that. Instead, we'll do... Guess we'll do leveling. Is there anything I could do? I could do expert, I guess. Have I done these experts? Nah, you know what? I know what we'll do. I know. And you know, before I move any further, I'm gonna... I know exactly what we'll do. Something different, something unique. Something that won't take a lot of time, but should be interesting. I have been leveling two different classes on the side. I have been leveling Warrior, as you can tell, with this class being here. I've also been leveling up Bard. And Bard just hit level 52, which is where the main meat of the new expansion hits. The stiff and the spent irritation is writ plain on Sanson's face. Gah! That Guide-a-lot is worse than useless. Instead of helping with our inquiries, he spends all his time drinking and wenching. And now his indiscretion is about to get him and us into trouble. The gods see fit to bless him with a gift for song, but what does he do but use it to satisfy his base urges? Pray forgive my outburst. 'Tis towards Guide-a-lot and not you that I should be giving vent to my annoyance. Allow me to explain the situation. Apparently a maiden told Guide-a-lot that her sweetheart is fairer of voice than he. That was enough to throw him into a fit of jealousy, and he rushed out of the city seeking to settle matters with this sweetheart, who happens to be a knight. I am sure you can appreciate how swiftly this could descend into disaster. We must stop Guide-a-lot before he does something stupid and gets us banished from Ishgard. Please, come with me to Falcon's Nest and talk some sense into the fool. Sure, I guess we're going to Falcon's Nest. Where's the Falcon? There it is. Falcon's Nest. God, I haven't worn this outfit in a long time. Like... It's probably one of my favorite glamours. Not one because, well, obvious reasons, but also two, I actually think it looks good, just on a general level. The knight in question is currently on patrol. Upon learning of this, Guide-a-lot continued north into the wilderness to find him. I must add that the knight and his unit are late to return. It may be simply coincidence, or it may be our witless friend has done something we'll live to regret. Whichever it is, we had best go and see for certain. I shall look for Guide-a-lot around Gorgon Mills? Pray focus your search on twin pools to the north and west. Sure. We're gonna head out. I'm gonna use no, not you. I'm gonna use my zoom out. Because zoom out's cool. Ooh, let's go. It's just a giant bird. It's sick. How far are we going? We're going out pretty far. Not that far, but relatively far. Man, I remember when they were first talking about Heaven's Ward and they were showing this off. To think that we could actually get news of the next expansion at Tokyo Game Show. That's pretty cool. Look at this guy. Yeah, leave these. Look at this cool. Look at this great fighting. Look at this battle. This is how real battle works. This is what it looks like. Well, if it isn't Sarah, come to join the revelry, I shouldn't doubt. The situation here is under control, but there's plenty more fiends to go around. Why don't you try checking beyond the rocks to the north? Oh, like, this is actually a thing that's happening right now. Just look. He's happy. He's a happy guy. He loves it. He loves this battle. He's just having fun. There's an actual polar bear. I'm just gonna... I know I don't have to do that. It's not that far, but... this is ultimately faster. Alright. I'm gonna survey this area, and we're gonna get into a fight. Because it's all gray and dark. And stuff. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. Pop all the buffs. And do the straight shot. We need that. Get my debuffs up. My dots. Dotas. And this yak. Take that attack. You yak. The yak attack. Alright, that was relatively easy. Hey, what's up, dude? You're gonna get us killed. If you keep messing around with a knight. Your sense of timing superb, sister. Late enough to be stylish, but not too late to be useless. Sarah, what has happened? I killed some yaks. Took a little yak attack. Gadalot did what? Why would he do such a dangerous thing? Ser Alamenain. Margarilla. I presume I've got something here for you. A name day present from your sweetheart. From Abby? There's a message attached to it. 'Tis well and good to do your duty, but you mustn't forget who you're fighting for, after all. You're about to have an extra mouth to feed. My Abby is with child? Oh, Alone be praised! I'm to be a father! From this moment on, I must live not only for duty, but for my family. Rushing out of the city, joining battle against fiends. Is all for the sake of delivering the present and message? Aye, something like that. At the tavern I heard tell of a knight who's versed in traditional songs. I went to his sweetheart to ask about him, but the poor lass was damn near inconsolable. The way she was pining for her dearest, Alamenain, Margarilla, what was I to do but go and find the bloke? Not only did you bring me the gladdest tidings of my life, in coming to our aid, you most certainly saved it besides. I can never repay this debt, but it shall not be for want of effort. Whatever it is you wish to know, I should be glad to assist you. We are searching for a legendary song said to hold the power to bring battles to an end. The Ballad of Oblivion it is called. Are you perchance familiar with it? I have heard rumors of a woman who sends souls unto the heavens with a song. Perhaps this is the song you seek. And perhaps I shall look into it and send word should I learn something. Bow. So these guys were introduced in the level 50 quest when you get the expansion for Bard. I don't actually remember their significance, other than the fact that, hey, I know what their quest is now, because they reminded me what it was. They're looking for the Ballad of Oblivion, which is a super cool name, by the way. Excuse me, the yawn. I am tired. Guidelot, just because this ended well doesn't mean you're excused. You can't simply do whatever you please. Whatever I please? I was adapting to the situation. That happens to be sought after in a bard. An opportunity presented itself and I grabbed it with both hands. Insufferable man. Blazing though it was, his action did save lives, so I shall overlook his lapse in judgment this once. Let us return to Falcon's Nest. I'm glad I'm important here. I feel so important. We're just gonna teleport back. I'm gonna take a drink. Alright. There you are, Samson. Sanson. I know his name's Sanson, but I'm just gonna call him Samson. Like Samson. Isn't Samson a gorilla? I don't remember. I can do that too. Lest you forget, we are a fellowship. Members of a fellowship work together. Do we have an understanding? Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm actually gonna try. I'm not gonna try, but I'll do it anyway. Fight not the flow of life's river, for you'll never arrive at the shoals. Give your body and soul to the waters, and Samson the stiff has no soul. Stop that! I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You know nothing, Samson the Stiff. A bard must compose when inspiration takes him. I was trying to capture the virtue of tranquility, and you rudely interrupted me. What about you, my friend? Have recent happenings kindled a verse within your heart? You see, Sarah too was moved to compose a lovely little ditty. What did I write? Yes, that was very beautiful, but I was talking about what it means to be a fellowship. We have much work to do, and I expect you to do your part, starting with our inquiries. I'm inquiring, aren't I? As I've already proven, there's plenty to be learned from the common folk. I'll leave you to deal with your own kind, the stuffy, highborn sort. We haven't yet heard from Sir Alamain. God, his name is so dumb. Until such time as we do, I shall continue my own search for information. As before, pray keep up your strength for the journey ahead. Oh, so I composed the Wanderer's Minuet. That was the whole thing. Okay. Wanderer's Minuet. For those that don't know what the Wanderer's Minuet is, let's, where do I want to put this? I'm pretty much going to have it all on. I don't need it up here. It's not really a... I mean, I could put it right there, but I don't think it's really necessary. I could put it somewhere. You figure this out. You know what? I might actually put a song up here. I'm weird with these with this, okay? Like, I'm really weird with my buffs and debuffs and where I want them to be. I want this to be in a significant place because Wanderer's Minuet is significant. I'll put it in G. Sure. So the Wanderer's Minuet increases your damage by 30%, but it stops your auto attacks and adds a casting time to all your Archer and Bard weapon skills. It also can be used with other song, and its effect ends upon reuse. It is the same as attaching the Goss barrel as a machinist. Basically makes you kind of a pseudo-caster. Created a lot of problems that people saw. They were like, why are you making bards casters? Bam, instant. Now I can do something. I'm going to go to the house. I'm going to go to my house and I'm going to start testing this out. Because what I imagine this is going to do is this is going to bump up a couple of things. It's probably going to make me have to change my not my rotation, really. Bards don't really have a rotation, but it would change my priority for, or my timing for this. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, I was worried that this was gonna make me feel. Oh hey, so straighter shot doesn't have a casting time if you. Straighter shot does not have a casting time anymore. Okay. All right. It ain't bad. It's not terrible. I imagine it's gonna feel weird when I can't move as often as usual, but you know, that's not gonna be too bad. So I'm not too worried about it. In any case, we are going to, I guess, end with that. This is a rather short one. Not my usual. I usually do a dungeon, but the Palace of the Dead screwed me, and I have no idea if I'll finish it in this series. Friday the 14th does not have a set structure, really. It's just kind of, I'll just play whatever. However, I'm going to ask you guys a question related to this week's Fridays and 14, and that will be about music. And I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite song currently? It's very difficult for me to pick a favorite song. So I'm just going to ask for you guys what your current favorite song is right now. Strangely enough, I have been listening and I've gotten it stuck in my head quite frequently as of late. I have gotten the Bells of Notre Dame stuck in my head a lot. And I've been listening to a fan dub, I guess it's like a fan rendition of it. And I've been I like the song. It reminds me how good Hunchback of Notre Dame is. And it reminds me that Hunchback of Notre Dame probably has one of the most powerful openings of a Disney movie ever. And if you haven't watched it in a long time, you should go watch it again. It's on Netflix, I believe, so. It's a really powerful opening. It's a very dark movie for Disney. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching so much, and if you could think about looking into the description for various links to social media. You can find a link to Patreon to help support me and the channel, and think about subscribing if you haven't already. So until next week, later, adventurers.